CS 3351 Digital Principles and Computer Organization. Topic is Demultiplexer, presented by Devi Visalakshi, Assistant Professor of CSE Department, Rohini College of Engineering and Technology. So demultiplexer. Demultiplexer means one into many. Demultiplexing is the process of taking information from one input and transmitting the same over one of several outputs. A demultiplexer is a combination logic circuit that receives information on a single input and transmits the same information over one several output lines. So this is the block diagram for demultiplexer. The block diagram of demultiplexer, which is opposite to a multiplexer in its operation, is shown above. The circuit has one input signal, n select signals, and 2 power n output signals. The select input determines to which output the data input will be connected. As the serial data is changed to parallel data, that is, the input caused to appear on one of the n output lines. The demultiplexer is also called a data distributor. 1 to 4 line demultiplexer. A 1 to 4 demultiplexer has a single input D in, 4 outputs Y0 to Y3 and 2 select inputs S1 and S0. The input variable D in has a path to all 4 outputs, but the information about is directed to only one of the output lines. So the two table for the 1 to 4 demultiplexer is shown below. So here S1, S0, D in as well as Y0, Y1, Y2, Y3 are mentioned here. From the truth table, it is clear that the data input Dn is connected to the output Y0 when S1 is equal to 0 and S0 equal to 0, and the data input is connected to output Y1 when S1 is 0 and S0 is 1. Similarly, the data input is connected to output Y2 and Y3 when S1 is 1 and S0 is 0, and when S1 is 1 and S0 is 1 respectively. This is the logic diagram for 1 to 4 demultiplexer. 1 to 4 demultiplexer can be implemented using 3 input AND gates and 2 NOT gates. Here, the input data line D in is connected to all the AND gates. The 2 select lines S1 and S0 enable only one gate at a time, and the data that appears on the input line passes through the selected gate to the associated output line. Next one, the 1 to 8 demultiplexer. So next we are going to see that 1 to 8 demultiplexer. A 1 to 8 demultiplexer has a single input D in, 8 outputs, that is Y0 to Y7, and 3 select inputs S2, S1 and S0. It distributes one input line to 8 output lines based on the select inputs. The truth table of 1 to 8 demultiplexer is shown below. So just we can see here how many inputs are there as well as how many outputs we are getting. Everything it's displayed here. From the above truth table, it is clear that the data input is connected with one of the 8 outputs based on the select inputs. Now from this truth table, the expression for 8 outputs can be written as follows. So here the outputs will be written like this. So we can see that. Now using the above expression, the logic diagram of 1 to 8 demultiplexer can be drawn as below. Here the single data line D in is connected to the 8 AND gates, but only one of the 8 AND gates will be enabled by the select input lines. For example, if S2, S1, S0 is equal to 0, 0, 0, then only AND gate 0 will be enabled, and thereby the data input D in will appear as Y0. Similarly, the different combinations of the select inputs, the input D in will appear at the respective output. This is the logic diagram for the 1 to 8 demultiplexer. Thank you.